Hello and welcome to Mike's Garage. If you've already subscribed to our YouTube channel, thank you very much. If you haven't, please do. And when you do, be sure and tap on the little notification bell so you'll be notified each time we get a new video up. Which brings up an important point. We haven't been putting up quite as many videos as we normally do, because we've been busy doing lots of other things just like everybody else. And there are some things which require money, and I kind of have to wait until the money's there, even though I've got it set aside for this job I want to do for myself. Somehow something else comes in and claims that pile of money first. It's no big deal. We just have to take things in order of their importance, like everyone else does. I guess what I'm saying is I'm no better than anybody else. Life goes rich, poor, it's fine. What's really cool is when you get into one of those poor spots, you know the rich one's coming next. It can't be bad. Okay, so there we are. All is well. In our last video, what did I do in our last video? Oh, we built a battery for the Knucklehead. And I'm very pleased with the way that came out, and it's going to work real well. Again, been really busy chasing parts down. There have been so many things that are not getting delivered, so many things that are out of stock. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about because I can't be the only one going through this. I refuse to be. So I'm waiting for parts for Elsie the Panhead. As long as I'm waiting for parts for Elsie the Panhead, well, then we'll move on to something else because we have to stay productive. I might also add that cameraman Mike is building a nice generator for Elsie the Panhead. We found out Elsie had a bad armature and nobody had one in stock. I mean, I'm sure somebody has one in stock and they are kind of costly. So, not being able to find one quickly, I called my friend Rich, who lives quite a ways from here, and he went out to his garage and said, sure, I got a whole generator, I'll send it to you. So he shipped it to me and I got it within a few days, which is pretty cool. But we haven't got the generator done yet. So I want to keep up with the things I need to, which means my Knucklehead needs a new tire, and I have the tire, so it's going on today because I can't do anything else. I might as well get it done. So if you'd like to come along with me, I'm going to take the tire off of this bike, and then I'll take it over to the shop and change it on the tire machine, over to my friend's shop, and then I will bring it back and put it back on. So we may do this in two videos, one to pull the wheel off and one to put it on. So come along with me and let's see. The first thing is I've got the jack under her already, and I need to get the saddlebags out of the way, and just to be rather expedient in this, this bag is normally bolted down, so I already took that bolt loose. The bag on the other side is normally held on with, or held down. I actually had to hold these bags down. I put them on quite a while back, several years ago, and I was riding down the freeway with a buddy of mine, and he decided to go real fast. We were both on Knuckleheads, therefore both real fast. And we were flying down the 10 freeway in California. Somewhere in the neighborhood of about 100, I think one of the saddlebags flew around and smacked me in the back and scared me half to death. So I attached them to the bike. They are now officially attached. So what I do is I take them loose the way they're held down, and whoops, that isn't what I wanted to do. And I attach a bungee cord, which I can put through the handlebars, and then I can take this bag and hold it up here and do the same thing with a bungee cord. Now that beats taking the pillion pad off and getting the bags loose that way. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, since I've already put the jack under here, is I'm going to jack this bike up just a little bit, and I'm going to take the axle nut off, which shouldn't be too hard. Get that axle nut off of there. Now this tire lasted me quite a while. So it's been a while since I changed the tire on this bike. You know, that feels like there's too much weight on this bike. I like to get it off the deck a little bit. And I'll bet you that axle will come out a little easier. Let's get aluminum drift on it here. And let's leave it about there. Now what I'm going to do, I want to make sure that wouldn't stick. Now what I'm going to do is get the lug bolts that are attaching the wheel to the brake drum off of there. I'll go in here with this long Allen wrench. And we'll get that one done. There's one. There's two now loose. Now the bolt that holds this right saddlebag down is also part of this taillight assembly and bracket. That's why that's flopping around right now. It's because I took that bolt out. Okay. There's number 3. There's number 4. And there's only one left. And there's number 5. Did you get down below here so you could see where that's going through the axle plate there, Mike? Cool. Thank you. All right, there's all 5 of them. And we'll see if this wheel wants to come off. I'm going to let the air out of it so it'll shrink down a little bit. Okay. Now we'll see about getting the axle out of there. All right. I'd say it's ready to come out. I can tell. And we'll take the spacer out of here. And now we should be able to take the wheel with a little luck, take that wheel right off the brake drum. And we'll lift the bike a little more. This is usually a bit of a fight, just like on my panhead. If I need to, there we go. I won't need to. There we go. And the tire is off and ready to go to the shop. Get the tire pulled off this wheel. And put her back on. Let's see, as long as it's off, I may have a look at the brake shoes and brake drum and all that. If it needs anything, we'll bring that up in the next video. So for now, that tire is off and ready to go to the shop. And I'll be back later with another one to put it on again. Then after that, I'll see you out on the road.